There's a fire going over there in Cherry Valley. No, all the smoke is coming up here, blocking out the sun. All right, I just wanted to do an update. I haven't done one in a while, and sorry about that. On the garden, we've taken some stuff out. We've taken a lot of tomatoes out, but I figured I better do a quick little update just to show you that the garden is starting to peter out. Kind of. I mean, we still got the cherry tomatoes are still blooming, but if you look down there, I mean, getting awful thin in there. And then most of the tomatoes, I think that is either early blight or late blight, or they get like that on the leaf. So they're probably on their way out. Not much I can do about it now. Like this one's definitely got some kind of blight. I'm assuming that's blight from what I've been able to see, but you know, I'll still get, doesn't hurt tomato, it just hurts the plant. And so I'm just gonna keep going. Look how spindly that one is. Very spindly. I just took probably 10 jalapenos off of that. Zucchinis are just about done. I'm letting these couple go, letting that one go to seed, letting that one go to seed. Pulled that one and that one out already. The bell peppers just never did good, and part of the problem is, look here, see the ants and the aphids in there? I played heck with the aphids on the zucchini plants. Let me show you this one. See the difference in the leaves? This leaf looks all right. Look at this one. It's because the aphids have just been destroying them, and I come out, that one don't have hardly any on it. Like that one, look at all the aphids on there. I tried the neem oil, didn't seem to work. I tried crushed up garlic, didn't seem to work. Only thing that seemed to work is spraying it with the hose underneath. And if you missed a day, they were all back. And I think it's because the little piss ants that you saw on the bell pepper there are carrying them back up. But, oh, that one's starting to flower, but letting that one go to seed so I can collect the seeds and grow them next year. But yeah, the bell pepper, I forgot to show you here, we are gonna get a couple bell peppers. There's a good one right there. So they didn't do very well, but it's in a very shallow bowl. Probably another problem. But look at the mess in here. I don't know if your guys' look like this, but man, it gets so hot. It's been last couple weeks over 100 every day, you know, and by the time you get home, I just don't even want to come out and to the garden. So what little bit I do ends up laying right where it's at. I'm pretty bad that way, but maybe I'm not the only guy. But look at the tomatoes on there. Getting ready to pluck those today. We have made 4 mason jars full of salsa already, and the wife's just eating them she cuts them up and eats them. She loves them. I don't like tomatoes, but I love the salsa. So that's kind of cool. We do get some splits on them. You can see there. Probably not deep enough watering, because I do water pretty good. They say they split if you don't consistent water, like, you know, but I do that in the evening every night. So it's not that, but the soil is not the best. I'm gonna have to learn next year. I don't know if you remember seeing this one. I planted another zucchini. I just threw it in there and it's taken off now, so that's good. And I've been checking the leaves, and there is some aphids on there. So I'm gonna have to start spraying this bush down. Planted a Pueblo chili. There was a zucchini in there. Just planted that today. Same thing here, another little chili plant. I got these 5-gallon buckets that I cut the bottom out, and because I don't have time to harden off my plants from inside the house to here. So it's not cold, but it's way hotter. I mean, you know, the house is 75, 80 degrees. Out here it's over 100. So I put these around it thinking it'll help shade it, and then the one little board on top to shade it when the sun comes directly over, but it still can get some sun. So I did that there, and I did that here too. So Mick, if you're watching, these are the seeds you sent me. But I just wanted to show you guys that maybe your garden's starting to look like this, maybe not, but you know, those zucchini plants are, I'm going to pull them, feed them to the chickens once those are just about good enough to get the seeds out. How you do that, I'm not sure. Look at all the aphids on here, suckers. But I'm just going to let them keep going until, look, they're not growing anymore. Hopefully the seeds will be good. And I'll just show you a couple more things over here. We got this rucker taken off. Oh, I wanted to show you my only one so far cucumber. That little guy. Little teeny cucumber. But it's going up. Again, you can see the smoke in the air from that fire. So, and I got some beans that one little bean plant is just still hanging on, so I keep giving it water. All the rest, gone. Stupid mice. I still got the water bath for them. I usually get about one a day. I do have a bunch of cucumbers going on in here and flowering, as you can see. So maybe I'll get that. The onions, this rucker tomato is just so spindly and going everywhere. I got it tied all off, but it's so hot you get kind of lazy out here. These are kind of cool. I did this just for fun. Cosmo flowers. Man, they just took off. And I put lavender in there and they didn't do nothing. Potatoes are still alive, but they just doesn't seem to want to flower. Which I watch videos and say once they start flowering, they're making potatoes. Well, none of mine have, the cucumbers have come in and walked over top of them, but, and then under here, got some strawberries. They say to shade them up real good, so I just kind of stick that there to shade them. This tomato plant is the one I took out of my grandpa's walkway. It was about that tall, came up on its own. I'm like, no. So I dug it up, put it over here, and now it's going like crazy. And I don't know what kind they are. I think it's like a sweet 100, 200 something, yellow kind of one. Guess we'll find out. But man, it's blooming all over the place. Trying radishes again. I think it's just way too hot. But I had some, I had to put this over it because the mice get in here and chew everything because they're so tender. The chilies are starting to come up that I got from my buddy Mick. There's a bunch of different kind he gave me. AGI, Golden Morocco, Big Jim, Pueblo. But anyways, so those are starting to sprout, and that's cool because this is August 1st right now, so I still have some time. And what do I got over here? Oh, just for the fun of it, I put a yellow squash, hook neck, I don't know. I just threw a seed down in the house and it came up. I'm like, well, I'll throw it in the garden. And I had to put this cage over it so the mice don't eat it, and I've just put that about right there so the sun doesn't beat the heck out of it. These little cherry tomato plants doing pretty good. It's on its way out, but it's still producing. And look, you can see even the aphids are on the tomato plant. It's a daily battle. This poor thing broke right there, but it's still growing. It's got all these tomatoes on it. Cherokee purple, not doing very well. Notice a lot of blossom end rot with the Cherokee purple, but I'm trying it anyways. Like right there. Like, yeah, you can see it on that one. But hey, this was an experiment. I just threw those in for the heck of it. Did more strawberries, man. Strawberries just don't make it here at my place. I mean, my grandpa's, which I showed you, is just over the hill, and his are doing fabulous. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. This poor okra plant, the only one that I have, is just, again, see how shriveled that leaf is? Aphids. This leaf's not looking great, but no aphids. What do we got? We got a rucker here that is, you know, giving me some tomatoes. None of them have set, but I planted these way after I planted the celebrities. Man, the celebrities gave us a lot. So I'm pretty happy with the celebrities, even though my soil sucks. And I know because I've got down in there and dug with my hand, and I can go about that deep and it just gets hard. So I got a lot of clay that I mixed with. So I'm really going to have to next season pull all these out and really amend it with some more stuff so it's not so hard pan. But anyways, that's just a quick little video of it. Hopefully if you're doing a garden and you see your plants looking like this, you'll see this video and go, oh, okay, I'm not the only one. So I think if you catch this early enough, you know, you can trim these off and it won't spread as bad. And I guess you can spray it with stuff, but it's been so hot. You just don't want to be down here until the evening, and then, you know, you're tired from work, but it's okay. I'm learning. And I'm definitely getting tomatoes. I mean, we got a lot. We've already plucked a lot of cherry tomatoes off of this one. And that one put out some big tomatoes. Real crinkly looking. I think there's a couple over here. See how they're kind of crinkly looking? This is the same tomato as that one right there. But it's, I mean, even though the limbs are falling down, they're still doing tomatoes. The little onion's still going too. But yeah, maybe that'll just show you that, hey, okay, I'm not the only person that's having this kind of issue with their garden. I'm sure there was a way to correct that if I caught it earlier enough, but I didn't. And actually, I've been watching some videos right now, and here in zone 8B that I'm in, I can regrow tomatoes, maybe not a beefsteak, because that takes longer, but and I could definitely do zucchini again. Man, we made some different zucchini breads this year, so good. I think we tried 3 different types, one that had crumble on top. Oh, I like it better banana bread now, and I'm not a vegetable guy, so that's pretty cool. I might do some more zucchinis just so we can make more bread before fall hits, you know, winter comes, because I have time. Okay, so that was just a quick little video to show you what's going on in the garden. Next year, I'm going to get serious with it, and I am going to label everything, the day I planted them, what type it is. And I'm going to keep a record. When I pull a tomato off it, I'm going to weigh it, so I know how much this one seed, how much food it gave me in pounds. I think that would be pretty cool. We got a lot of zucchini. Man, we got a lot of zucchini out of, well, we had a lot of plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zucchini plants. And then I just planted that far one over there not too long ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So all these are, and man, the aphids, I'm telling you, just, yeah, I had to pull them. They weren't flowering anymore, so they were pretty much done. And like, so why waste the water, right? I want to show you one more little trick I learned. I can't remember the guy's name, but I saw him do this. Take your old bottle and then put your diatomaceous earth in it, so you can shake it. I was even trying that underneath the leaf. I'd wet the leaf and then splat that, you know, shake that up underneath the leaf. It worked where it stuck, and where it didn't stick, aphids everywhere. But yeah, look at all those tomatoes in there. We're gonna pluck those today and make some more salsa. But yeah, these are, look at that. That's a good looking tomato. You could, it'd be like the one you get in the store. Yeah, nice. These are celebrities. So let's see if we can find one. We got a lot of them with the cracks, but you know what? It's fine. That one has one little teeny crack, but those are good looking tomatoes right there. So pretty cool. And there's a couple, there's one little zucchini going there. So yeah, I'm gonna plant, I'm gonna do some research, see what I can plant in here right now. I know I can do the chilies again, so I'm hoping those make it. I got that little wire around it so the rats won't eat it, and a 2x4 on the top to give it a little bit of shade. These cherry tomatoes. Wife says they're really good. I wouldn't know what a good cherry tomato tastes like. I've ate a couple just to say I grew it and ate it, but I'm not a big tomato fan. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching.